I wanted to hop on here and do this Chase Young story because I think he's been so huge for the Washington football team. You know, Chase Young is dominating on the field, and that's not too surprising if you watched him play at Ohio State. I think he had like 16 sacks in the Big Ten, so you knew he was going to be a big-time player. And Chase Young isn't just a pass rusher. He's also the best run stopper, you know. He gets so many big TFLs, and he just set the tone for the Washington football team. Remember, Washington drafted Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, and Montez Sweat all in the first round. But it wasn't until Chase Young until they turned this thing around. And with all of the dysfunction that they've had in Washington, we know about all the stuff that's going on behind the scenes. It hasn't been pretty. You know, for Chase Young to come in and erase all of those problems, that just shows you how good of a player he is. And after Washington beat the Eagles, he was running off the field saying, you know, I want Tom Brady. I want Tom. And that's what I'm talking about, setting the tone. And let's be honest, Washington has a very slim chance of beating the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I bet you it's 70% Tampa Bay and 30% Washington. But we have to look beyond that playoff game. Washington has a bright future with Chase Young. And it's up to the decision makers of that team, primarily Ron Rivera, to go out there and get some playmakers on offense so they can really, you know, take this thing to the next level and be, you know, a true Super Bowl contender. You know, they made it to the big dance this year because of Chase Young, but he's going to keep getting better, you know, as his career unfolds. So it's up to Washington to recognize what they have. The team's clearly heading in the right direction. They just had to get the right pieces on the offensive side of the ball so they can put some points on the board and really become a competitive team again. But this was a huge first step for Chase Young and the Washington football team. And it just shows you that their trajectory is on the right path. But Ron Rivera has to do his homework in the offseason to make sure that this team fulfills their potential. I'm John Kuzma. Check out endzoneblog.com.